So the last time that we got together, we went back in time ever so slightly, and we took a look at the Armada trio that made the Star Saber. Well, now we're going to look at the Energon trio that makes the Star Saber. This will be a little bit of deja vu, but there are molding differences here. There's definitely coloration differences, and in fact, these are three absolutely unique, different characters. Who knew? Anyway you cut it, we're going to look at these remolded lads and see how well they stack up to the original uses in the latest GotBot True review. Hey one and all, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, your most humble host, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot. As always, man, please like, comment, share, of course subscribe, and while you're at it, light them up, baby. And hit that notification bell, please. It helps me out a ton. It lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, the Everything Factor, Transformers, Collectors, NL, and the Autobot family, Transformers versus G.I. Joe versus DC Universe versus Marvel, and all of my social media links. They're all down in the description below. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, man, you can always use the donate link. You can check us out on Patreon, see what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course, hit the join button right here on YouTube, become a channel member. And this trio is very familiar to the Armada ones. This guy is really the exact same thing with different coloration. No remolding here, but I don't think I like it as much. I feel like the sliders are even more finicky on this guy, but we'll see as we dig into him in just a little bit. The two plain lads each have unique molding, and because of that, they function ever so slightly differently, but more importantly, when they become a Star Saber, they actually look very different. Same sort of problem as I had with the Armada lads. They're a little difficult to take a look at, especially to see the detail in and focus on, because there's so much translucent, not clear this time, translucent plastic. There's a lot of it, man. A lot of it. And at the end of this, basically, I'll sort of give you my assessment on which Star Saber I like the best. But without any further ado, for now, let's head over to the table and take a closer look at these guys. So yes, indeed, as was often the case with the Unicron trilogy, we had a trio from Armada that got upgraded, I suppose you would say, changed, whatever, during Energon to kind of look a little bit different. In this case, they are characters that actually have like 3 different names. It's kind of strange the way it was done. Now, that being said, this forms the Star Saber still, and again, this looks accurate. It looks accurate to the cartoon. It looks accurate to the Star Saber that was wielded by Kicker. Like, I get it. I totally get it. This is a reuse of and a remold of the Armada trio of the, I think it was Air Defense Team, if I'm not mistaken. But nevertheless, they very much are similar to what we saw before. And we're going to kick things off the same way as we did last time. And so we're going to kick things off. And this is the reuse, the remold, slight remold of Jetstorm. This is Scattor. O-R at the end. So it's not Scattor, it's Scattor, right? What a go body type of name. It's a nice yellowish jet. In terms of the transformation, we've seen it before. We take the nose cone and we bring it over onto the back. We bring off the leg, we rotate down the thigh and straighten out the leg. Same over here, take the leg off, rotate the thigh down and straighten it out, which I kind of dig. We turn the legs so that they're facing forward. Then we can straighten up the arms over the head, like he's saying, yay! And rotate these down at the shoulder. And again, just like with the other one, you can pull this piece out, this tail fin, and it comes down over the front of him. It's uncomfortable to do. I'm going to do it off screen, and then we'll kind of move on from there. And I would say the guy looks good. Like I said, he was a 10. In terms of his transformation, I think it's clever. I love the way the legs are done, where you have to unpeg them from the arms, and then they swivel down at the hip. I love the way that you can, if you want, pull that chest piece out over, or if you aren't comfortable moving it, you can leave it behind his head and it's just fine. Honestly, 10 for the transformation and the articulation for the guy. I've gone through before with the Armada lad. I feel like this one's a little more solid. I mean, the arms can go out to the side. Unfortunately, they can't really go forward or back. The legs, they can go all the way out to the side. There's a knee. We kind of have a swivel because the knee is a ball joint. Honestly, it's a solid 9 for sure. This is an excellent offering for a minicon. And next up we have Wreckage, who's apparently a Star Cruiser. Evidently. Very simple transformation here, but still kind of fun. You bring the legs all the way down. You can bring the arms all the way down, and you fold this piece out over the front, and that's about it for the guy. Here he is in robot mode. And I said here he was in robot mode, but I was slightly incorrect actually, because his head kind of got stuck again a little bit when I brought the chest piece down. I had the exact same issue with the Armada version of this mold, so I guess it's just a thing with the mold, like the head gets slightly caught up. It's not a big deal to get it out at all. I feel like that this is an okay transformation. It's about a 7.5, 8. It's all right. It's not gonna knock your socks off, but it's intuitive and it makes sense. In terms of the articulation for the guy, he has an elbow, but the arms can't really do anything. They're kind of stumpy because of that. Because like his entire upper part of his arm is attached to the body. Takes me right back to the days of the original Power Master Optimus Prime, the cab part, and how the whole bicep section was attached. In terms of the legs, they're pretty good for the most part. They can not go out to the side, but you do have a knee, and it's a hinge knee. He stands well because he has a third stabilizing leg on the back because of the I guess nose cone, I suppose, of the jet mode. Is he as strong as Scattor? No, but he is pretty good. And oddly, here we have the last member of the team, Skyboom, and I think it's the weakest, if I'm perfectly honest. I like the look of it. It's a weird shuttle thing, but his thighs are clear plastic and they're on a slider, and I don't like that for the transformation really. So you kind of split the legs, and then see, this one just came off, and you got to slide this one down, and then they have the feet come out and turn. I got to put the other leg on, obviously. So that's what you're supposed to do. Then the entire this whole piece comes over to the back, and all of this is going to be the front of the robot. So you're going to bring down the arm and open it. You're going to bring down the arm and open it. And then you're going to kind of rotate those wing pieces so that they're like that. I got to put the other leg on, but basically this is the robot mode. And after putting on that leg, you can see the way he is in robot mode. Honestly, the transformation is at best a 7. I am scared to death when I move those legs because of the clear plastic. And the articulation, he has a weird sideways knee, but no knee going forward or back. The arms kind of move, but on this one that's sort of tight, so the head and stuff sort of moves with it. I'm not comfortable moving this guy. Again, the articulation's okay, it's about a 7, but this is easily the weakest member of the team. He, however, is also the start of the Star Saber, and basically you gotta take that piece that's on his back and bring it back to the front, and you sort of half transform his legs back so he looks like this. I know, I didn't show it, but I'm not comfortable transforming this guy with all the clear plastic. I'm really not. But basically you do this, you put the upper body back in the shuttle, you flip this handle piece back on the back, and you kind of start to bring the legs back down, and you sort of split them so that you have a way to connect them. At the top of this section there's an opening right there in the clear yellowy plastic, and if we take the kind of middle part of the body, we can sort of attach that using a peg right there so that it looks like this. 2 out of 3, not bad. And the last piece will attach using the 2 kind of engine attachments up there. There's 2 holes right there, and the engine's on the last plane attached to that. What am I talking about? These 2 peg holes back here and on the other side. So in the end, altogether, here we have the Star Saber. And so here we have the Armada and the Energon Star Sabers, held by Optimus Prime. Look, I said that the Armada one was a 9. I said it was good. You have to be okay with the clear plastic, but it's a good set. The Energon, I think I aesthetically like the look of it a little bit better, but again, it's about a 9. With the same caveat, you have to be okay with it being clear plastic, and for such little tiny pieces, a lot of people not going to be cool with it, man. But if you can see it past that, they look great, they display well, and generally they function pretty nicely. And here we are once again, and here they are. I think I like this trio better than the Armada ones. I think I like the translucent plastic better than the clear plastic, but I do feel like that this lad it functions even worse. The sliders are not good. They're really not good on this guy. I'm uncomfortable. These two, they function pretty great. As a matter of fact, out of both sets, I think that this is bar none the best out of both sets. Again, this is on loan to me by friend of the channel, Wayne. I would advise him, never transform these again. Find a mode you like them in, put them there. I would suggest the Star Saber mode for this trio because it looks absolutely stellar. Let me know what you think about these guys and which version of the trio of mini-cons that make the Star Saber you like best. I appreciate you coming by and giving me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, there's a donate link in the description. You can check us out on Patreon, see what we offer to you through Teespring. Or, of course, you can hit the join button right here on YouTube. While you're at it, hit the subscribe button. Stick around, man. Have some fun with us. Don't forget, somehow, someway, each and every single day, man, you do make a difference. And I look forward, baby, to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights after the stop motion premieres or the old-fashioned way, right here, inside the videos.